Does Amazon make a nice kid's tablet? Is this thing worth it? I paid 150 bucks. You're gonna hear from an expert, this guy, on if Amazon makes a good tablet for kids. I'm Sasha with Goalie. I design apps for kids all day long and I play them on tablets all day long. So I've seen all of Amazon's competitors and now I've done a deep dive on the Amazon Kindle Fire. I kinda like it. It's pretty cool. Before we dive into the review itself, ask yourself, what are you actually looking for from a kid's tablet? Because it's totally different than what you're looking for an adult's tablet. For an adult's tablet, you might want to look at your email, you might want your calendar, you want some apps, maybe Tinder, and you want entertainment. For a kid, you might be looking for something totally different. For a kid though, you might be thinking, I want education. I want a lot of parent controls. I want wholesome entertainment, not just any entertainment. I want my kids to not see junk content like all over the web. So different set of considerations for a kid's tablet than you would have for an adult's tablet. Another thing to think about is the case and what it looks like. An adult tablet, you want it to be sleek. Maybe you want it to fit in your purse or your bag really easily. For a kid's tablet, you want this thing to be indestructible. You want to be able to throw it across the room and see what happens. And most importantly for a kid's tablet, you don't want to pay too much money because the odds are no matter how fat the case is, they might destroy it. When you buy a Kindle Fire, like the one I've got in my hands, it costs 150 bucks. Now this is about a 7-inch screen and the Fire's a lot bigger because it's got a big bezel, it's got this big case on it. And when you log in, Amazon will have you log into your Amazon account and then you can use it in one of two ways. You can log in like a normal Kindle Fire where it's got all the Amazon apps, including a web browser and all that, or you can log into a special app called Amazon Kids and that's gonna lock it in to the kids interface. So what I'm looking at in this review is just that kids interface and the parent app that accompanies it to control that kids interface. Okay, since I look at a lot of kids' tablets, the first thing I look at is what is the setup process like? Because for some of them, the setup process is grueling. If you're gonna have to spend 30 minutes just to kind of get started and log in and set up the passwords, that already is a big problem. Good news is it's pretty easy with Amazon, considering the fact that they already had all of my personal info, right? Because I use Amazon a lot. When I got the Kindle Fire, it was a really smooth onboarding experience. They had this beautiful video that would have guided my grandma through it if I got it as a gift for someone in my family. So I think anybody can get started on this thing. It's not like some of the other tablets like Samsung Kids, probably shouldn't say who, Samsung Kids, which took a long time to get started on. All right, so I'm logged into the kids interface and this is what I want to show you. There's some of these options across the top. So I can access Audible, I might even be able to call somebody. There's music stations, and then you scroll down and oh my gosh, here is the carnival of videos and apps and games, everything that a kid might want to see. And you can see it's really just like smooth user interface. Look at how when I drag my finger, everything slides smoothly, it bounces when I stop. I think they put a lot of work into the little details that I care about as a product designer. Let's see, what is this quests thing? So I click on quests and it says explore topics and collect mystery prizes. All right, let's go on a learning adventure. Swipe down from the top to exit the full screen. Okay, level 1, pick an adventure. I'm gonna pick the Hungry Caterpillar. Hungry Caterpillar 2016, all rights reserved. Here we go. What do I do? Oh boy, oh boy. No, don't eat it. All right, so I gotta move the candy away from the caterpillar. Maybe I gotta get the caterpillar in the hole. Not quite sure. Get in there. Now I close it. Oh, crap. I gotta move the shapes in place. Okay, so now I see what this game's all about. This game's all about shape matching. All right, so it's teaching kids some basic cognitive skills, some fine motor coordination, and it's doing it in a really light, cute way. I think in the App Store, you'd normally find this as a free app, and you know what? It's included in the price here. So, it is what it is. Good value. How do I get out of here? Oh, I have to swipe down to exit. I remember now. These quests are really all about kids discovering games on the device. There's a lot of music stations on here and you can tell they've done licensing deals with Disney and all sorts of brands that you probably know, Disney Junior, iHeartRadio. So they've curated a list of kid-friendly music on here. That's nice. Yeah, as I'm scrolling down here, I see a lot of video content. It's all cartoons. Now, speaking of video content, have you checked out Goalie? If not, go to getgoalie.com. In our Goalmine app, you're gonna see videos that teach your kids all sorts of independent living skills, whether that be how to wash your hands or how to make a meal for themselves. It's all interactive video classes that are fun. They win points, they win gold, they win puzzle pieces, and then they can practice those new skills that they learn in the Copilot app as part of the whole Goalie suite. Getgoalie.com. So you can see they've done a deal here with PBS Kids, and I think the way they settled on what's in here is they basically packaged what you find on Amazon Prime in here, which makes sense because you have to pay for this and for Prime if you want, the best deal. And then we get to all the games, right? And this is probably where they hook your kids the most. Because on here, you've got all the game apps that are kid-friendly, that don't have that M mature rating, that are in the App Store. Now you're probably thinking, well, shoot, can I control which apps my kids can buy? And yeah, you can, but that doesn't mean your kids won't see all of them and ask you to buy them anyways. Okay, so that brings me to my biggest critique of Amazon. This is an awesome tablet. And the truth is, it's worth more than the $150 they sell it to us for. But you're gonna spend way more than $150 if you go with this tablet. First of all, the kids package is $9 a month at the time of this purchase. So you're gonna spend $108 a year on the subscription. But the truth is, they really make it so that your kids are gonna be coming to you wanting to buy way more than that. Each of the games that I click on here, they're $5, they're $6. There's so many things for your kids to buy. And yeah, they can't just buy them without you knowing. What happens is when they click on here, they ask to buy it, and then it pops up on your phone. But before it's gonna pop up on your phone, your kid's probably gonna say, Mom, buy me this app, buy me this app, buy me this app. So it's gonna be really hard to say no. I think if you're buying this device, you should probably plan on spending another $20, $30 a month on extra content in addition to the $9 a month that you're paying for this. And the truth is, that's how Amazon makes their money. This is really like a shopping portal for kids. It's kind of like nonstop QVC for kids, and I think a lot of parents don't want that. But if you're looking for entertaining content, I don't know anyone who does better than Amazon. Yeah, your kids will find some stuff that they love, and they'll probably veg out for as long as you let them if you use this tablet. So the question is, should you buy it? And the question is really, how are you gonna score it? If you're looking for an entertainment portal for your kids, I think this is an awesome device. It's like a mobile TV and a shopping center for your kid. If you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit less addicting, maybe something that's more education focused, I don't know that this is the best option. You probably want to look at Goalie or some other education specific tablets that orient your kids on specific apps instead of having just a bajillion games and videos for them to buy. From a hardware perspective, I think that this is great quality. I think they do a wonderful job with the case. I think the screen's really nice, and you could tell they overspend on the hardware because they make so much more money on the back end with all the apps and content that they sell. Makes sense. Is it worth $150? Absolutely. Is it worth the $40 a month that a normal family is gonna spend after that? That you have to decide for yourself. I'm Sasha with Goalie. Thanks for watching our tech reviews. If you wanna watch more tech product reviews for kids, hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. We've got more of these coming every single week. GetGoalie.com.